I want all of you go ahead and unmute yourself and share your love and wishes to the champion who is going to launch today. Go ahead and start wishing your love and wishes to the champion Bindu Gupta. She is launching herself today as a coach.
Best of luck, Bindu ji.
Unmute yourself.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
the best, Bindu ji.
All the best.
Thank
All
you
the best,
so
ma'am.
much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Super. So, what is the most important message for all of you? Do you know? How many of you want to look like a brand? कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो अपने आप को ऐसे दिखना चाहते हैं? You want to look like a brand. Okay, good. How many of you feel you are a brand? Awesome. So we have Jyoti Ramesh who is in both. Okay, good. How many of you have doubt that you can be or you are a brand? If you have doubt, raise your hand if you have at least 1% doubt. No one has doubt. Okay. How many of you feel you're going to become a brand? Raise both of your hand. If you feel you're going to become a brand. Awesome. Good. Thank you. So today we are launching someone who is going to help you to become a brand. Today we are launching someone who is going to help you to become an amazing champion who will be a credible, authentic champion in your industry. So before we start, is there anybody who has any question for Bindu ji? पहले ही कर लेते हैं Q&A आज.
Yes, please. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So no question. Awesome. Thank you. So we have saved the time of Q&A. Awesome. Okay, good. So now, Bindu, do you have any question for anybody? किसी से कुछ पूछना है आपको?
मुझे सिर्फ थैंक करना है हर किसी को क्योंकि मैंने सबको तंग किया है पूछने के लिए. So I'm thankful to each and every person whom I have troubled along.
Awesome. So the stage is yours. Go ahead and start inspiring people. We are live on YouTube as well. Go ahead. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? I need some answers. Okay.
Awesome.
So since you all know Ganpati festival is going on and we all in that Bhakti Rang, so I thought let's have a little dance on our favorite music, what we love, and which is Jhingat. Are you ready for that? Can't share. Sir, आपके पास है मेरा? I can't share that. I have it, but I can't share that.
You can share. If you can give me, I will share as well.
Yeah.
Do you want me to share?
Yeah, please do that. Because I downloaded, but it's not showing now.
Okay, let me share.
So I would like everybody to just participate just for a minute. And those who are off camera, for a few minutes, just come on camera.
Is it shared, Jyoti Ramesh? Can you see it?
We can see the PPT.
Yeah, I can able to see the PPT, not the sound.
Not the song.
Is it a sound with it, ma'am?
I have now sir is sharing, no?
Yeah, I've shared the screen, Bindu. Go ahead.
Sir, I'm not able to get it. I'm not.
Open the Zoom. Open the Zoom.
I opened it.
Okay.
And my song is here. And
okay. Do you want? Okay.
I wanted only audio.
Jhingat. Okay, I'll play this.
Yes.
I'll
so I stop share?
Yeah. You want me to play Jhingat, right? I'll play. मराठी वाला play करना है ना?
Anyone with loud music.
So if I
Anything.
play Jingat, it will go in the copyright in YouTube. So we have to delete your launch. Is it okay?
Okay.
Or else we will play Jingat later. Is it okay?
All right, fine. We'll do that later.
After the YouTube recording.
Okay.
Do you want to share a screen? PPT? आप share करोगे?
2 minutes. Let me talk to them.
Sure.
Okay. So everybody, good evening once again, and we are here. I am Bindu Gupta, an image consultant, and I'm here to tell you why it is important to have a very good image. I would like to ask you a question. How many of you like when somebody praises you? Please raise up your hands and tell me, do you like when somebody praises you? Yeah. And tell me, would you like to have more praises in life? More appreciation for people? Who doesn't like it? We all love it. Yes. So for that, we have to become that person who can impact others, that person who has a right impression, that person who is impeccable with the word, that person who has lot of charm, lot of charisma, and he has grooming and etiquettes to impress upon. Would you like to be that kind of a person? Yay, I'm sure everybody would like to be. So I want to tell you that me, Bindu Gupta, was not such a person earlier. I was not. I was a simple school teacher, working in school, having fun with students, but because of some disease, I had to quit my job. And that was the time when I was very low in life because I did not like to see myself. I had lost 20 kgs and I was fighting myself with low self-esteem. That was the time I came to know about image consulting. I did that course. And during the course, when I applied all the techniques on myself, I myself became a confident person. And now I am here to help you people how to become that person who can really impact others. So that's my journey. And I thank you all for being here at this time. You could have been anywhere. I know the festival is going on. You could have been doing your puja, party with friends, anything, but I'm really thankful that you are here and you really appreciate the growth of others and you really want to implement things what you learn from others. So thank you so much for that. Now we go to our PPT. Yeah. So when we talk about image enhancement coach, what does that mean? What is the image? So before going to that, I would like to ask you a question. On the screen, if you see whosoever is sitting next to you, left or right, can anybody from here voluntarily tell me something about that person, what you have noticed? Okay, I start with Jyoti Ramesh. Jyoti Ramesh, whosoever is sitting to you on the screen, left or right, say something about that person. Any one thing you can just tell me about them.
So on my right is Ashish Ji. He's so attentive. He's so
Okay.
looking at the screen.
That's
On the
nice.
left is Dr. Nandakishore Ji. He always enjoys life. Even if it's a complex concept, he enjoys.
Interesting. Okay, I can see Rahul. Rahul, can you just tell me who's sitting next to you, left or right, and what you can see about them?
Yeah, I just see Jyoti Ramesh
Okay.
in my right side, and
All right.
he's just smiling away. Okay,
Great, great.
that's a wonderful person.
All right, thank you so much. So can I ask Shilpa? Shilpa, who's sitting next to you on the screen, not at home, on the screen? Shilpa, are you there?
वो किचन में है.
All
Continue.
right. Acha, who else was there? Okay, Dhanashekar. Dhanashekar, can you tell me who is sitting next to you on the screen, left or right, and what you can see about them?
Ashish
Okay,
is very charm and very disciplined.
very nice. Thank you. So friends, what you just saw, that we are sitting in a room and people have noticed something about you. You have not said a word, you have not moved from your place, but there is something about you they have noticed. This is called visual communication. That whether you say or you not say, whether you get up from your seat or no, whether you go anywhere, you are always saying something about yourself. That is what is our image, what I'm going to tell you about it. You understood? When we go someplace, people make some impression about us, that how we look, how we talk, how we make friends, everything. Our each and every movement is noticed by people, and that is what our visual communication is. So whether we talk, we do not talk, whether we sleep, standing, eating, whatever, we are always communicating. We are always saying something. So that is what we come to know, and we make judgment about people. Don't you think when somebody new you meet, you make something in your mind that she is like this or he is like that, or her dress is very nice, her color is good, that person looks amazing. Don't you think we all make such, and that is what is called first impression. And we are going to talk about that only. What is first impression and why it is so important? First impression is made within 3 to 5 seconds when we meet someone, and we make some impression about the person, that how the person is greeting us, how the person is walking, how the person is standing, and how the person is coming across. And that impression, once it is made, it takes long time to change it. So it is our duty and very important thing for us to know how we are communicating with others, how we are creating our impression, how we are judged by other people. That is what we call it image consult. Because we take ourselves wherever we go. Because how we do one thing, we do the same thing everywhere. If we are not an active person at home, we are not an active person outside. Even if you try doing something, your nature will come back. So for becoming a better person, we have to work on our mind, on our body, on our communication overall. That is called a complete transformation, complete changeover, and complete makeover. Let's come to the PPT now. Okay, as you see here, you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. As I have been telling you, that when we meet somebody for the first time, our mind quickly makes judgment about the person, good or bad. It could be anything, but we make a judgment for the person. That person is looking nice, person is warm, person is smiling, or person is little rigid. Anything we make about it. So now, how we to work about this, how we work on these things. So these things matter a lot. And what are these things? This is our self-esteem, our appearance, our communication, grooming, etiquette. Now, what is self-esteem? Anybody can tell me what is self-esteem? Anybody knows? The self-esteem is what we think about ourselves. How our self-esteem is made? Self-esteem is made from our body image. When we are born, we see ourselves or through the eyes of our parents, that how they tell us, like you must be telling your children, oh Golu Molu, oh Sweetu, or some names like this. And when those names are called by elder people, that kind of feeling gives them a self-esteem. Some people like it, some people don't like their name, and they get conscious. If you call somebody, oh Golu Molu, when the person is grown up, the person would not like that name, but sometimes a stigma is attached to that, that the person is little fat or little chubby. So those things make self-esteem to the person, that how you take yourself. Have you worked enough on yourself that these things don't matter to you and you don't get body shamed by anything else? So this is very, very important that we know what self-esteem is and have we worked on this one. Second comes the appearance, that how we dress up ourselves and how we look ourselves. You must have seen when you wear something different, you get some compliment. You're looking so nice today. This color is really suiting you. So what that happens? Because something you have worn which is according to your personality. That is why you are getting so many compliments. When we come to communication, that you have to know how you are talking and how people are perceiving you. When you are talking to them, are you able to make good connection with them? Are you able to have impact on them? Are they able to understand you well? That is called good communication. Now, when we come to grooming, grooming is a part of our appearance only, that how we have matched everything with our personality. Nothing is out of the place. When we have worn something, it is looking like that it belongs to us, not the borrowed one. That is called grooming. If we have done something nice, have we taken care of hair? Have we taken care of our nails? Have we taken care of our skin? All that comes under grooming. And etiquette is how polite you are, how much you know about the etiquette of that place where you are. Sometimes you have gone to a different restaurant and you do not know the etiquette, but you can always ask. And sometimes you have to know that what are the international etiquettes, which people, when we meet them, we do not know them. So knowing the etiquette is also very important, because that is a very, very important aspect of your personality. Sometimes we do not know how a certain dish is being eaten, and we ask the people, please tell us what is the right etiquette. So there's nothing wrong in asking if you do not know, but there should be a desire to know about etiquettes, because that makes you much more impactful person. Next slide, please. All right. So what is my mission? As I told you my story, that I had also gone through self-esteem issues because of the body shaming, and I had suffered a lot. So now my mission is to help entrepreneurs to make them and they should appear confident, because when they have the confidence, they can do much, much better in their life. So my mission is, I am on a mission to transform 1 million entrepreneurs to appear and feel confident through image building and cultivate impeccable social skills to make an impact in the circle. So when they are confident and they know how to dress up and how to talk and how to impact, definitely they are going to grow in their circle and in their business and in their jobs. That is very impactful thing. Now people ask me, what is image management? I've been telling you that how you make yourself a better person in all the areas is image management. It looks very simple, but it is very, very deep, because you have to first work on your inner self, then only you can work outside. Because if you do not have the clarity in your mind and the confidence about yourself, you cannot fake it outside. You can wear any brand in the world, but the confidence only comes when you have the clarity inside. So image management is not only outer, it is deep inside. Next slide, please. Okay. Now again, what is image management? Image management is developing your skills to become a better person. It works from inside unless you make your mind clear that what you want to do in life and how you want to do, and you work on your strengths and weaknesses. You are not going to become a better person, because you have to know your weaknesses to turn them into your strength. So image management, what it says here, is developing your inner strengths and then working on your self-esteem, your attitude, your soft skill. Now, what is your attitude? Your attitude for growth, your attitude for moving on in life, your attitude to be ready for new things and new challenges. And when we work from outside, it is reflecting on the appearance. When we have worked from inside, and then it shows outside, and when it showed outside, we become confident person and we act like as a leader. Last slide, please. All right. So you must have seen, when you meet somebody, say, wow, such a nice person, such a confident person, such a remarkable personality, because those persons are confident inside, and that confidence shows outside. So for that, we always have to go deep inside ourselves and work on ourselves, that who we are, what are our goals, and how are we going to do. Because discipline also makes it a critical point of this, because without the discipline, we cannot work on our goals, and that discipline only gives us the confidence to work on inside, and which reflects outside. When you meet a person, these are the things you notice in them. What is that? That person is groomed well. He has a warm smile with which he welcomes you. He shows some confidence in themselves. He is dressed very nicely, and his body language is very, very confident. So that is what you call a person who is a person who has good image and is a confident person. Now, what is the plan for becoming an impactful person? As I've been telling about these things, that we have to work on that. Why we need to work on appearance? Because if you do not do, people are not going to take you seriously. People will think that you do not have the capability. So you have to show what you are and what is your role. Whatever is your role, you have to dress up according to that. I would say dress up one notch higher, because when you dress up one notch higher, you are considered more respectful. So the idea is not to work for the goal you have. You have to work for what you want to achieve in life. If you want to become a senior manager, so you have to dress up like that, you have to behave like that, and that is all in manifestation also we talk about. So become a person who you want to be, and you will be taken very seriously, and you will be chosen for that post. Second one is grooming. When you groom yourself completely, you look like the part. You look like a person who is confident, who is managing well, and who is appealing to everyone. So make sure that you are groomed well. People don't consider you confident and competent if you are not groomed well. So make sure that you take care of your skin also well. I have noticed people, especially men I'm talking about, they think that they don't need any skincare, which is not wrong. You also need very good skincare. Please see that you all have a good skincare regime and you take good care. Now comes the communication. If you do not have a good communication, no one is going to be impacted by you. So you have to have the skills to impact people, to converse with them, and be able to put your point. So communication becomes very important. You have to know what is your style of communication, what is the other person's style, and then you become an impactful make impactful presentations, so that people are following what you want to say in your presentation. Again comes etiquette. Etiquette is the thing which opens the doors of success. If you do not have etiquette, people will not like you. You have to show your etiquettes, manners all the time, because that is what makes you a polite person, a sophisticated person, and a person who is well aware of things. So keep your etiquettes always on. Self-esteem, as I told you earlier, that lot of us go through a lot of self-esteem issues. People have issues like, okay, I'm not slim, I'm fat, I look like this, my nose is fat, my tummy is fat. So all those things are there. But you have to work on your self-esteem to come up of that, because if you remain in this low self-esteem, low vibration, you are not going to grow in life. So it is very, very, very important to work on your self-esteem and come out of those negative spirals which you have in life, to become a better person who is impeccable in life. Next, please. Now, when we come to this, we always say dressing well is a form of good manners. If you see a person who is always dressed well, automatically the respect comes for that person. And if a person, even if he knows a lot, he is very intelligent, but he comes shabbily to the meeting, to the conference, something is missing in that. And we do not, even if we know, we are not able to give that much importance to that person. You might say that intelligence is much powerful than looking good or appearance. That is very well said. But when you meet a person first time, what is that? We see from your eyes. Do you go to a restaurant and eat something which is not presented well? Or you like something which is kept like that? At your home also, you keep everything so nicely. So when we talk about visual communication, it is very, very important that you present yourself smartly. You wear clothes according to your personality. You wear clothes according to your role, your goal, and what is your mission in life. That is what is called good manners and good personality. I have been telling you all this about image, all that. So I am going to have my own program on personal power mastery. Why I named it personal power mastery? Because this is the thing, it is internal and you have to work upon it. So it is our personal power mastery. So how we can work on that, as I have been telling you, that you will be working on your style, you are working on your personality, you are working on your mindset, you are working on your etiquettes, grooming, everything. So this is a program which I'm going to launch on this Saturday, that is 23rd and 24th, and this is going to be from 3 to 6 p.m. and you will be learning all about how to become a person who is a impactful person in the society, how to become a person who has charisma, how to become a person who is a likable person in the society. Now, these are my pictures which I did a grooming session for MBA students, and they were learning how to dress up, how to communicate, and all presentations and all. So you will be learning all those things, that what you need to be to learn to be a personal brand, as Aman sir said. Because even if you have big things, but these things, if you do not know how to present yourself impeccably, you do not know how to have the confident body language, you do not know how to talk to people with pleasing personality, you don't know about your tone, your pitch, your voice, your expressions, all these things matter a lot. And if you do not have any idea, your presentations, your communications, your meeting with people will not be having so much impact, because communication is the lifeline. And if you know that only 7% is the weightage for words and 55% is the body language, if we are coming across as a confident person to others, if we are coming across as a warm person to others, if we are coming across as a pleasing person to others, then only people would like to connect to us. But if sometimes we make faces which we also don't know, we have a habit, you think people will like it, and sometimes you don't even know that you say, I didn't say anything, but the person got angry. But do you know what was your face expression, what was your tone, how you were expressing yourself? All these things you have to be very, very mindful, because we do not see ourselves, but people see us. They judge us that how we are behaving. So you have to be really, really mindful of all these things. Then when you have to make an impact on people, first change your physiology, first change your mental level, first change your spirit, that what kind of person I want to become myself, so that I can impact others. So that is what I say. It is very internal. First, we have to work internal, and then comes the outer part. Next slide, please. So what are we going to work in this? So same as I told you, that we will work on lifting our self-esteem. We have our what do you call it, limiting beliefs. We think low about ourselves. I'm not able to do this. I'm not good at this. We are going to work on all these and remove all those limiting beliefs from ourselves so that we are clear in my mind what we want to become. Then, as you know, we all have a different body type. We are not same. There are many different types of body type. You have to know what body type you are. Then accordingly, you will learn how you have to dress up. For men, they simply say we have to wear just a pant and a shirt. So what is in that? But that is also so deep because you do not know what type of collar you need, what is the length of the shirt, what are the couplings, and you do not know the what kind of designs we are going to do. You know what is the difference between a checks and stripes? What do they convey? Do you know what is the difference between a linen suit and a crepe suit? So all these are meant for different occasions, and you should know that what we have to wear when, because that speaks a different language altogether. Next, we come to colors. Colors play a very important role in our life. You should be knowing which colors suit you and which colors do not suit you. Do you know that colors have our own psychology and they affect our mood also? Sometimes when we are feeling low and we wear bright colors, we start feeling good automatically. And sometimes the dull colors make us so dull that we feel lazy and lethargy. We do not feel like working. But there are some colors which, according to your body type, your skin type, your eyes, face color, and your skin tone, we analyze that those are your personal colors and you have to work on those colors. As we have studied about color theory a lot, like red is for money, as sir has told, green is also for wealth, but here also color symbolizes something. So we have to work according to the color. What is our role? What is our goal? And how and where we are going? Because that plays a very, very important role. If you're going for a meeting, I would suggest you wear a blue color, light blue color, because that builds trust and person takes you as a trustworthy person. If you're going for some interview and if you wear red, what do you think will happen? Anybody can answer? What do you think will happen if you wear red and go?
Yeah, rejected.
Rejected. Why? Why? Red is such a good color.
For my perspectives, red, deep red is not to be wear in the during the interview particularly.
Absolutely. And suppose you wear it also, what will happen? It will instigate some emotions. You will be extra talkative. And in that extra talkative, you will say something extra which is not right. So for interviews, it has to be blue colors or light shades which keep you calm and cool so that you can answer your questions mindfully. Then come the clustering. What is clustering means? Clustering means, as image consultants, we do not tell our clients to buy a lot of clothes, but we tell them how they can mix and match these things and make more garments out of that. So if you have 2 pants, 3 shirts, 2 t-shirts, we tell them how to mix and match these things and create different looks so that you can have more of variability rather than just hoarding more of clothes, buying more clothes from sales, and increasing your budget as well as increasing the load on mother. So you have to be mindful of that. You should know what is the art of clustering. Next, please. Now, the day 2, we are going to talk about communication style. What is communication style? So there are 4 types of communication styles. If you know, they're aggressive, passive aggressive, assertive, and passive. So aggressive is the person who is very dominating, always shouting like a boss. And passive aggressive is a person who in front of you is very sweet, but at your back is not saying what he was saying in front of you. So you have to understand your own style of communication and other people's style of communication. Then only you can match with them, because otherwise you will have conflicts all the time. If you know what your boss is saying, what your friend is saying, what your spouse is saying, their language you can easily mingle with them because you know their language and you know how you have to speak to them. Next comes the art of presentation. When you are making a presentation, you have to be really, really impactful. So you have to learn how to present your slides, how to speak in front of mic, how to engage with people, and how to be impactful. So all these things require a lot of practice and lot of knowledge, and which makes it really useful for them to be able to present yourself in front of people, because otherwise your message will not go to them. So you have to learn the art of presentation so that what you want to say is impactful and people are taking that back. Next, as I said, art of grooming. As you can see the picture, they are looking so well groomed. So it is my idea to tell you that how you have to groom yourself along with when you wear your clothes. But with that, the accessories, what you have to wear. What shoes goes with belt? What kind of blazer you have to wear? What is the color of the socks? What should be the length of the socks? What are the cufflinks? What kind of ties? All this is a big science, and we tell you all in that how you have to make your appearance very interesting, impactful, and meaningful. And the last one, we are going to talk about the etiquette, the world-class etiquette, that wherever you go, people believe that this person is well read, this person knows a lot, and this person has seen the world. That is why he knows a lot. So all these are the things which we are going to in our workshop for 2 days, and this is the thing which is going to make you stand apart from people, because you become so confident in yourself that you do not have to worry what to wear where, how to speak, how to have a presentation, how to groom yourself all the time and always look presentable, and be soft, polite, and have that emotional intelligence in us that we can understand what other people are saying, and we can imbibe those things and give them a polite answer. Now, with this, I'm going to give you some amazing bonuses. And the first is the ABC of image management. What is ABC? ABC is A is appearance, B is behavior, and C is the communication. That you are going to know in depth of image consulting, that how we have to behave in public, how we have to present ourselves, how we have to become a person altogether, which is a person who is known for its classiness. The second bonus which I'm going to give is know your personal style. As I told you that we have a different body shape and we have a personal style also. Now I tell you, if you see Hindi movies, there are two Ranveer Singh and Ranveer Kapoor. Do they have the same style of dressing? Anybody can tell me if you have seen? No, they do not have the same style. What is the style? What is difference in that?
पुरानी मूवीज में डबल रोल होता था, उनका भी सेम स्टाइल नहीं होता था. यहाँ तो
style नहीं होता.
अलग अलग लोग हैं.
Every person has a different style, and you have to know your style, that what suits you, because there's a whole wide range of things, but you do not know what to wear. Now today I'm wearing, if you can see, I'm wearing a jacket which has little flowers in that. Okay, but what is it conveying? For me, wearing this jacket means that I want to be friendly to you. I did not want to wear something plain or stern, because I did not want to come across as a serious person. Wearing this color and these flowers means I am friendly, I'm jovial, and I want to connect with you. Same way, each and every garment has its own language. If I see from here only, you people, Jyoti Ramesh sir is wearing something dark, so he is very focused. And Dhanashekar sir is wearing something, I can see red or orangish. So that conveys a message. He is friendly, he's nice, he's active. Like this, every person, whatever you are wearing, you wear according to your taste, but according to your own personality also. And then at the same time, we also
Wait,
want to
wait, wait,
decide.
wait, wait, Bindu, wait. How many of you watching your dress color right now?
It happens.
Continue.
So everybody has their own style, and maybe you people do not know what is your style. There I come in picture, that I help you to tell you what is your style and what kind of garments you have to wear. Because we just go to the market, buy anything and keep it. And then sometimes I don't feel good in this. And there are some things which you feel so good wearing them again and again. So you have to know what is your preference of clothing, what is your style, and then only you will make your wardrobe. Otherwise, we waste a lot of money in these things. We buy, we bring it home, and we waste. Now, third thing which I'm going to give you is, the title is Face Yoga, but it has all the things needed to take care of yourself. Face yoga, I'm a face yoga expert, and I teach people how to take care of face yoga. And Amar sir, I would like to take one session in the morning club of that. So we take care of our body all over, but we do not take care of our face. That face also is getting old. It is also getting wrinkles, and we do not do any exercise of the face. So there I help you that you have to have good exercise of your face, so that your face also remain fit as you keep your body. And when you do that, your glow, your confidence is totally different. Because when you people say, oh, you look so young, and then you feel, wow, I'm so good. So that is what I help you. I tell you what cosmetic is right for your body, because your skin type is different, is oily, normal, or mixed. So you have to know which cosmetics has which ingredients, which I'm going to tell you, because you have to use the ingredients which are suitable for your body. And according to your age, the cosmetics keeps changing, because you have to keep nourishing your body. So you have to choose accordingly. So all this full package I give in my book, which is going to help you along with your physical appearance, you are going to have a good glow on your face also. So this is my whole package which I'm going to give you. And this whole thing is going to help you inside out. Not only you will look good in all the time, but you will glow. And with that, you will have the inner confidence also, because you have worked on your self-esteem, which is a cause of a lot of people which stop them from going ahead in life. So that is all my package for you. And I have kept it only for 4,999, including all things. And that is a very cheap deal, I would say. So here it is for you. All the things, sir. Over.
Awesome. Anybody has any question? Don't say yes, because मैंने Q&A पहले ही करवा दिया था.
Pucho, I'm ready. Ask me anything.
Okay.
And I would
I
be
told
happy.
Q&A will be in the beginning itself today. Okay. If you have any question, please raise your hand for next 5 seconds. Okay. Dhanashekhar has.
All right. Yes, please.
Dhanashekhar,
Ask.
unmute.
Yes.
Thank you, Bindu ma'am. It's very nice, wonderful session. And I am having 2 questions. One is, who is the audience for this? What age group you are going to target? Number 2, it is more like corporate and film actors, TV, news readers. Those who want to visualize their image, for them it is required. Number 3, if you say first look, what is Mahatma Gandhi?
Yes. Okay. So I come for the first question was, who is this for? Audience. Okay. So yeah, everybody thinks it is only for corporate, but it is for everybody, because who doesn't want to look good? Don't you want to look good, or you don't want to present yourself well, or you don't want to work on yourself? See, this was a myth earlier, but a lot of people are coming to this and they're knowing, because this field was very, very rare earlier. But now it has become for common people, and people are coming forward to know about them because people have started moving out. Even the housewives want to look good. They say we should know our style and we want to know how, because the availability is there, knowledge is there, and a lot of scope is there. That is one. Second thing, age group. Earlier, as I said, it was a corporate, but now the college students also are very aware. They want to know what should we wear for the party, for here and there, and they want to know what is my style, because people do not know their style, what suits them, what do not suit them. So a lot of college students are also coming forward, but it is for everybody. And when we talk about Mahatma Gandhi, yes, Mahatma Gandhi had, I wouldn't say he had very physical personality, but he had a lot of depth inside. That is when I said, when you work on inside, then you show the confidence outside. And that was Mahatma Gandhi. But you talk about Mahatma Gandhi, you talk about Steve Jobs, you talk about Mark Zuckerberg, everybody has made their image. Steve Jobs had made that image with black shirt because he wanted to show the people that I do not have time for these things. I want to spend my time on my technologies. What Mark Zuckerberg has shown, but when he goes for the case to the court, have you seen him going in proper suit? Because they know what image has to be shown there. Here he at Facebook he shows, because people, if he shows suited booted, then people say, "Humko bahut kaam hai. We have no time for Facebook." You have to make that image that you can spare some time for Facebook if you are free. But if you are suited booted, no person in corporate is going to spend time on Facebook, because the costume also makes you feel like that you are very, very busy. So all these things are made up. All these people, if you see, their image also has been made up by image designers because they wanted to look like that to convey the message. I hope I cleared myself. Thank you.
Next is Dr. Nandakishore. No, next is Nisha Jadhav. Nisha,
Yes,
aap
please. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this awesome session.
Thank you so much. You could bear me for some time. Yes, please, sir. Ask me something.
Question is from my side, ma'am. What should I wear in my health coaching webinar? Means, or especially the health coaches, is there any special suit or any pattern for them?
Sorry, sir. Please say again. I couldn't get you properly.
His question is, I am a health coach. I'm helping
Yes.
people to reduce the weight. What
Right.
should I wear in my webinar?
Okay. See, when you are health coach, so first of all, think of colors. What health coach wear? I mean, you will not be wearing very loud colors because you have to connect with people. Okay. If you wear very loud colors, people will not be very, it doesn't happen. So as a health coach, you have to show your calmness, your how people can trust you. That is very, very important. So trust factor is very important. So you have to go for I would say you go for linen, which is very good. You can go for some tweeds, that textured clothes. Do not go for very silky, shiny. You have to go for such textured clothes, self-designed kind of thing, because that shows more of depth in that. If you go for, do not go for black and navies, such kinds of suit, because they are very, very active colors, very, very, corporate kind of colors. So you can go for little, beige kind of colors. You can go for light blue color if you have to wear that. And green shade is also very good for you. So incorporate these colors. I would say the full suit, but incorporate these colors in your wardrobe. I want to give one example here. I just took a session for some bank, and people were just saying that when we go for client meetings, people don't connect with us. They think always finance, they have comfort. So one tip which I added over there, that you have to bring some femininity in your colors. Femininity means that they wear black, brown, grays all the time, but there is no softness. So how do we bring softness? By adding the soft colors like peach, little pink, mint green, lemon yellow. If they bring that, that becomes little softness in their personality, and people, when you talk to them, when you have to take money from somebody, you cannot do by aggression. You have to be little politeness, little softness, little understanding. So that was added to their, wardrobe, and that was a very successful tip for them.
Thank you, ma'am.
So
Thank you very
that
much.
is why a balance of color is very, very important.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Suvarna wants to ask. Yes, Suvarna, please.
Suvarna, unmute karo.
Yeah, it's a wonderful session. I actually, this was quite new to me, image this thing. So you gave us a wonderful feedback on what are the types. And what I observed you, ma'am, is that image बोले तो लोगों का mind में what even everybody are curious in this session. I've noticed it. One thing it's a feedback from my end. आपने image का बोला तो it is striking to our mind and you can make it little more interactive. That gives you curiosity in the people's mind also. That is what I got it because when I
It is not
when
a
I-
feedback. Suvarna, you are not supposed to give feedback. Ask the question. If you have any question, please ask.
no sir, nothing. I just felt that that's the reason I
Thank you.
just
Thank you so much.
thank you sir. Thank you.
Feedback personally देना है, ठीक है?
हाँ ठीक है sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. How many of you enjoyed? Type E into the chat box. Go ahead and type into the chat box. How many of you enjoyed? Type E into the chat box. And how many of you have noticed your own dress color during the session? Type N into the chat box. If you have noticed your own dress color, type N as well. Awesome. Thank you. Great. And how many of you noticed that you have done some mistake ever in your life in your color combination or choosing the color or something? You might have done some mistake. Type M into the chat box if you have done something wrong. Awesome. Awesome. We have some honest people as well. Lovely. Lovely. And how many of you have learned something? How many of you have learned something? Raise your hand. I will talk to you. How many of you have learned something? Raise your hand. Awesome. Suvarna, Jagdish, Jyoti Ramesh, Rahul, Ashish, Nisha, Dhanashekar, Linga Reddy. So let's start with Jagdish. Jagdish, what have you learned? Jagdish has just inspired 10 people. Jagdish, what have you learned today? क्या सीखा आपने?
First of all, initially I was not able to understand that what is it all, but then gradually I come up and एक चीज बहुत अच्छी जो मुझे लगी, the best thing, कि अपनी खुद की स्टाइल को जानना. मतलब it is not about कि भाई दूसरे कैसे दिखते हैं मुझे, मैं कैसा लग रहा हूँ, मैं कैसा कंफर्टेबल फील कर रहा हूँ, and this is what my style is. तो ये बात मुझे सबसे ज्यादा अच्छी लगी. और भी बहुत सारी अच्छी चीजें, लेकिन the best चीज मुझे लगी वो मैं बता रहा हूँ. And also that etiquette वाली चीज, emotional intelligence, वो भी एक बहुत अच्छी चीज थी.
Awesome. Awesome. So Jyoti Ramesh, what have you learned? आपने क्या सीखा? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah. So I learned Bindu ma'am in a great avatar today. Like I noticed the background is clear and she presented really well. The one thing I learned is sometimes presentation is more important than information. If you don't have enough presentation, people will never care about the information. So that's what I learned.
Awesome. Good. So Dr. Nandkishore, what have you learned today?
I want to share, sir.
Bolo Nisha, finally.
Today I learned a lot from Bindu ma'am, the confidence I have seen on her face, how to present yourself, and your confidence, your face on your confidence on your face present more than anything you did in your webinar or your communication. The confidence is more important, and that's I seen in Bindu ma'am today. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Suvarna, what have you learned today?
That is what sir, confidence. The way she put across is that हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं we have a doubt that what someone will think करके. But we have to be with the pace. We have to have our own self-respect and then be with in line with the people in the corporate. That is what I learned itself.
Lovely, super, thank you. गुरु जी राहुल बताइए क्या सीखा आपने?
इनर सुधार लो, उसके बाद गांधी जी बन के घूमो, बिंदास चलेगा, लेकिन पहले इनर सुधारो।
Awesome.
इसका voice
Can you repeat the line? कुछ लोगों ने मिस कर दिया. Can you repeat the line?
इनर पहले सुधार लो, फिर गांधी जी बन के घूमो।
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Anybody else want to share what have you learned? Okay, raise your hand. 3, 2, Ashish Polo.
Yeah, so overall wonderful session. So what I learned, main thing is it's not that only ladies should look good. Even gents should make sure that they are looking good. Their
I
skin care, appearance, everything.
Yes, I especially
And I'll
focus
make
on
sure that I
men
do
today
that.
because
You
most
will?
men
Yeah.
are here. So that is why I said it is very important to take care of even cosmetics also. Like you all
Yes,
use,
yes,
but you
I
should
use
know what is right for your skin type.
True.
Thank you. So last
Yes.
person, anyone want to share your learning before we start something amazing? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's break something amazing. How many of you want to enjoy right now? How many of you want to play the game? Raise your hand. Awesome. So we are going to play the game. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to play the game. All of you are going to get the link. You have to participate and I'm going to choose a winner. The winner will get a gift. What gift? I will not tell you right now. Go ahead, click on this link and join this game. आज कुछ तूफानी कर देंगे. Let's see. Okay, awesome. Jyoti Ramesh, you are the first. Great. Suvarna Biti. Great. We have made Rahul, Abdul, Ashok, Nankishore, Regina, Deepak, Saurabh, Pawan. Okay, so we have 11 people. I am looking for at least 15, 4 more to go. Okay, 13, 15, right? 16 ho gaya. Okay, then let's wait for. Okay, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 19, 1 more to go. Okay, 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Everybody, you're going to get some question on your screen now. Okay, so Jyoti Ramesh on top right now. Jyoti Ramesh is on the top. Jyoti Ramesh is on the top right now. He is coming slowly on the is also done. Three. Pawan speaker. Regina है. Jyoti Ramesh. Oh. Okay, Ashwini, Meenakshi, Abdul. Okay, Jyoti Ramesh 5. Don't let the ask. Yeah. Okay. It's a surprise gift from my for the winner. Awesome. What I got? Oh, mistake. Now let's choose top. Have now and I know this is going to change very soon. Last 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's congratulate the champion on the top. It's Lata. Gift for you, right? But are you ready to get the gift? Off camera होके कोई gift लेगा क्या? Are you really ready? So Bindu, if Sonlata is not on the camera, you will not give the gift, okay? Show me thumbs up. If Sonlata is not on the camera, you will not give the gift. So we'll give her time. She came on the camera. मैं हूँ यहाँ पे.
मैं ट्रैवल कर रही हूँ इसलिए मेरा इंटरनेट पिक तो है लेकिन गिफ्ट क्या है बताइए.
Okay. So the winner is going to get 30-minute free consulting from Bindu. And it is my gift from. Okay. 30-minute free consulting from Bindu. And how many of you enjoyed the game? Just now we played. How many of you enjoyed the game? Raise your hand. Type me into the chat box if you enjoyed the game. Okay. How many of you remember at least 5 questions from this quiz? How many of you remember at least 5 questions in this quiz? Type 5 into the chat box if you remember at least 5 questions. This quiz was played in our M talk. Okay. At least 5 questions. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. We are launching 23rd another champion. 23rd we are launching another champion. I'm going to play the same quiz. Okay. And I'm going to play the same quiz. And when we will play the same quiz, you know, if the winner is not the same person, मतलब अगर वो स्वर्णलता नहीं है, okay, if the winner is not the same person, then you will get 30-minute consulting from Mrinal. Mrinal, if you are here, acknowledge and accept. Acknowledge and accept. I am going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All of you have lost the chance because Mrinal ne accept ही नहीं किया. Okay, good. Thank you so much. So, how many of you want to know the feedback which I'm going to give to Bindu? Bindu मैं आपको अभी दूं या personally दूं? If it is right now, type R. And if you want me to give later, type L into the chat box. If R,
Give in front of everybody. It's okay.
okay. So everybody, do you want to get the feedback right now? Type R. And do you want me to tell her later? Type L into the chat box. Right now or later? Right now or later? Okay, let me count the majority. Right now, right now, right now. दूसरों की कमियों में कितना इंटरेस्ट है लोगों को? Okay, so Bindu, everything was good. It was amazing. It was superb. You are awesome. Okay, there are few things which I want you should add. Okay, your selling came very early. आपका selling बहुत जल्दी आ गया. Okay, let's say if I join your webinar and within, I think it was not even 20 minutes, you started introducing your next level of program. So you will start losing the audience in the initial 20 minutes itself. So you will not be able to hold the audience. Okay. So at least 45 minutes, at least starting 45 minutes, you have to add value. Okay. The attention span of an Indian is 40 to 45 minutes. Or not only Indian, I would say attention span of any human being is 40 to 45 minutes. So initially 40 to 45 minutes, you have to keep adding value. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, there is something called industry stats. There are some graph or survey or some news that was missing from the session. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to show the proof. You have to show the data. These many people are fail. They are not doing their branding or they are not good in image things. And I'm going to help you to overcome this. Something like this. So you have to, this is your feedback number 2. How many of you are learning something? Type L at the chat box if you're learning. Okay, good. Feedback number 3. Initially starting till 10 minutes, or I would say 7 to 8 minutes, I was not knowing what's in it for me. Same question Dhanashekar has asked. Who is the target audience?
Okay.
That was not clear. So what's in it for me has to be very much clear initially 10 seconds itself. If I join your webinar, initially in 10 seconds itself, you say, what's in it for me? I will be stay till the end. I mean, at least for 2 hours. After you sell this also, I will not pay, then also I will sit, because what's in it for me is very much clear. You have not even started the loop, you have not even closed the loop. But now when I say start and close the loop, it means you have to give something gift. क्यों बैठेगा कोई आपके फ्री वेबिनार में अगर आप उसको कुछ tangible gift नहीं देते हो तो? So you have to give some PDF, some ebook, something you have to give gift. That value addition has to be done properly. Okay. Feedback number 5. Now the next thing, have you mentioned how many minutes the webinar is going to happen? I mean, I am confused because just before that I joined Jagdish webinar. So I thought you have mentioned. Jagdish mentioned very clearly that I'm going to take this webinar for 1 hour. But have you mentioned? And the answer is no. Let's say I am sitting here and after 30 minutes I am starting getting bored. Kab khatam hoga bhai? Kab khatam hoga? My mental blockage is there that I have to sit only for 30 minutes. My focus is only for 30 minutes. And if I'm not aware that this particular webinar is going to happen for maybe 90 minutes or maybe 1 hour, my mind will start saying, bhai utho ab ho gaya. You are tired, you're sick. Go take rest. Washroom chale jao, pani pee ke aa jao, fridge khol ke band karke aa jao. My mind will start saying this. Go off camera, go just open the fridge and close and come back. My mind will start saying that because I don't even know how much time it will take. Okay, so you have to make sure within 10 to 15 seconds itself, this webinar is going to happen for 60 to 90 minutes. If you have any other work, go and complete. Okay, number 1. Number 2. Now, the 2-day program which you have created, I'm telling you, this is going to be a gold mine in the industry itself. 2-day program, the time is amazing, the day is amazing, the bootcamp is amazing, the program name is amazing, and I know the value addition which you're going to give, it is amazing. Okay, you have to create proper sales pitch for that. एक ऐसा pitch रखेंगे ना, it should be so compelling and people should buy to buy. ऐसा होना चाहिए. उसके लिए मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या करना है. Okay, and I'm telling you, the program which you have created, it is the need of the hour, and you are going to inspire many people with this program itself. लिख के ले लो, इस टाइम पे लिख के दे सकता हूँ मैं. You have to just learn how to market this. You have to just learn how to sell this. Simple. बहुत ही simple तरीके से आपको बताता हूँ मैं. ठीक है? Now, next thing, your introduction story should be very powerful. I know you have gone through so many things and you're so big, so powerful now. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, I'm going to take a session how to introduce yourself in webinar, how to introduce yourself in the form of a story. Tomorrow, I'll take the session. Make sure to join the 10 p.m. session. Okay, everybody. Clear? Now, in your program, at least for 30 minutes, ज़्यादा बोल दिया क्या मैंने? भाग गई हूँ. Okay, let me wait. I know she will come. Okay, in your program, you have to mention some value addition point for at least 30 minutes. Are you okay?
Sorry, I couldn't hear. पीछे से वो गणपति का जा रहा है, बहुत noise है. I couldn't hear you.
वो गणपति का आ रहा है तो डांस करना चाहिए गणपति बप्पा में.
सुनूंगी कैसे?
Okay, then I will wait for you. You have to dance गणपति बप्पा. Everybody say गणपति बप्पा मोरया. वेट करेंगे थोड़ी देर, ठीक है? अब मैं भी कहीं नहीं जा रहा हूँ, आप भी कहीं नहीं जा रहे हो, then wait. ठीक है? Let me know when you're ready. Just show me a thumbs up. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, कुछ भी दिखा सकते हो. ठीक है? Ready? Okay. So in your this introduction webinar, into this webinar, 30-minute value addition. Okay. If you want to follow the standard template, secret 1, 2, 3, better. If no, at least top 3, top 5, top 6, something value addition into the form of sequence. Value addition should be into the form of sequence. Okay. This is next feedback. And finally, the sales bridge. Finally, the sales bridge. ठीक है, उसके लिए प्रॉपर प्रोडक्ट बॉक्स बनेगा, प्रोडक्ट सेल्स स्क्रिप्ट होगी, एंड फिर पिच करेंगे. दैट्स इट. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव लर्न समथिंग विद दिस फीडबैक? किसी ने क्या सीखा? ओके, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. व्हाट हैव यू लर्न? ज्योति रमेश, यू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. क्या सीखा आपने? जस्ट अनम्यूट.
Yeah, there is always room for improvement. So the main thing I learned is we need to prepare so that we can give at least 30 minutes secrets to the webinar audience so that they can sit for at least for the entire webinar. So that is a key takeaway for at least for 30 minutes you need to give some quality content.
Awesome. Okay. Anybody else? You have learned something with the feedback? If yes, okay, Dr. Nandkishore, go ahead and unmute. क्या सीखा आपने बिंदु के फीडबैक से?
So there should be 40 to 45 minutes value addition. There should be some stats in initial phase. Then what's in it for me, and tell the duration to the audience so that they can have the proper mindset for the session.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now everybody have learned, everybody had learned from Bindu's mistake. I want all of you decide a date for your own story, for your own launch. I want all of you decide the date and ping me personally. The people who have launched yourself, I want you should share their webinar calendar. Okay. I want you to share the webinar calendar. You have to take minimum 100 webinar consistently without fail, no matter what. बिना सांस लिए webinar लेना है.
I want to ask you, इसमें हम टाइम कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं? लाइक हम जो टाइम दे रहे हैं या हमें कैसे पता चले लोग किस टाइम प्रेफर करेंगे? How do you know that?
See, it's all depend on your target market. My target market, I am helping people to become entrepreneur from employee. I'm helping people to come out of the rat race, and I'm helping people to become passive income and financially free. I know my target market is working professional. So Indian working professional is free only on Saturday and Sunday. So my 99% of program used to happen only on Saturday and Sunday. Now it is up to you who is your target market. When they are available, you have to do a market research. You have to do your audience buyer persona. You have to create. You have to see when they are available, and you should understand your market better than them. I understand. I know my target market more than them. I understand, like, let's say my target market is working professional, so I understand what they want. I know what they want to eat, where they are going, in which Facebook group they are, in which LinkedIn group they are. I understand everything because I have done a lot of deep research. So you have to do a deep research about your market. That is called market evaluation, market domination, market research. You have to do that. Okay. Got it? Okay. So now, anybody has any other question from the feedback? किसी को कुछ पूछना है? No? Good. Thank you. So, Bindu, do you have any other question? Last thing? No. Okay, good. So now, Bindu, now is the time to take the oath. Okay. So, take your hand, put your hand on your heart, and close your eyes, and everybody going to support. The people who have launched yourself, you can continue, you can repeat. And the people who have not launched yourself, just observe. So, we are going to take an oath. So everybody who has launched yourself, put your hand on your heart and say, I am committing myself. Unmute karke. I am committing myself.
I'm committing myself.
That my only goal
My only goal
to inspire,
To inspire,
and to create impact,
create
and to help maximum people in the world,
and to help maximum people in the world
and
And
change the life. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Now everybody, जिन लोगों ने लॉन्च कर लिया है, I understand you might be thinking कि मुझे पैसा भी बनाना है. Good, बनाओ पैसा. But the commitment which you have taken right now, that is your final goal. Is it okay? Can I trust you, everybody? Awesome, lovely. Thank you. How many of you are going to support Bindu? How many of you are going to support? Type me into the chat box. Bindu, देखो कितने लोग आपको support करने वाले.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so the people who have not said me, I understand. Thank you so much for not supporting. Okay, good. So congratulations, Bindu. Thank you so much. I hope you will not mind my feedback. Okay.
Not at all. Always will.
Thank you. So next launch is going to happen on 23rd, which we have given the date, but we have not received the acknowledgement. I'm going to repeat the name again for the last time. Minal, are you ready for 23rd, or shall we give the date to somebody else? If you're ready, unmute and acknowledge and accept.
I am
If
ready,
not-
sir.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. नहीं तो आपके हाथ से निकलने वाली थी opportunity. I have another champion who is ready. Good, awesome. Thank you. So Minal, are you ready for the quiz? 23rd को quiz करना है हमें.
Quiz.
Yes, we have done the quiz today as well. Good, awesome. Thank you so much. If you are watching us on YouTube, if you are inspired, go ahead and type into the chat box inspired and create impact in the life. And if you want to be the part of this amazing